This is Desert Homestead Prepping. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. Hey guys, thought I'd give you just a little glimpse of how we live out here in this small little cabin. So unfortunately I don't have much time to be able to continue the work on the chicken coop. So I just figured I'd show you guys how we deal with our water and in our waste, and just let you guys see a little glimpse of our routine. So we have, for water in here, we just have a 55-gallon barrel, an on-demand propane heater, and a 12-volt RV pump that supplies the water to everything. So the barrel actually lasts quite a while. So we fill it up maybe every 3-4 days, depending on showering and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll just show you guys kind of the routine. We don't have a pressure tank or the well set up to be able to supply continuous water to all of our structures. That is one of the utilities we plan on working on in the future, to be able to get some more professional water supply for everything. So I'll just kind of show you the routine of how we have to deal with topping off all the water, the routine of how that works in the winter, and what we do for our human waste, which is a composting toilet, and how I deal with that. Okay, so first, kind of with this routine, I like to empty out the composting toilet. So we just have a composting toilet right here in our little bathroom. In the shower we have this bucket of compost material. So I take the composting toilet, I'll empty it out in the compost bin, and I'll top off our bucket of compost material from our compost powder bin that we have out in the greenhouse right now. So I'm not gonna drag you guys, not gonna make you guys see the contents of what's inside here, because I think you guys can imagine what it looks like. You may be surprised with the composting toilet that there is no smell. The composting material that we use to put over our business when we do our business here, it masks the smell, and it also starts the composting process. This is a very efficient and sanitary way to deal with your waste. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do first. Whew. It's super cold out there. Okay, so this is where we have our compost material, and it's pretty simple. It's just dirt and sawdust. We get some dirt, we get some sawdust from a friend, Penny's friend, Deborah, who does some woodworking and all that stuff, and they give us bags of sawdust, and so we just mix it with some dirt, try to do like a 60-40 ratio, 60% dirt, 40% sawdust. It works pretty good at masking the smell and giving good coverage when you spread it over your business. So yeah, we have these composting bins that I got from my buddy Edwin, and it makes it a lot easier to throw the dirt and the sawdust all in there, and then these unlatch and you can tumble them and mix it all together. Yeah, that's it. Just top it off. Alright, so then our composting toilet, I like to rinse it out after I've filled up all our tanks with water. So to keep our hose from freezing, we have to stretch it out down the hill and drain it. So that's why this hose is always sitting just like that. So let me get that hooked up. We'll flip on the well and then we'll top off all our tanks. It is so cold. It is like 19 degrees today. Everything melted and then the cold came right back. We are right back into winter and it is absolutely frigid. It's supposed to be 2 degrees tonight. So it is miserable right now. All right, I'm gonna get these tanks topped off. Okay. Having the valve on the end of this hose makes such a difference to be able to just turn the water on and off as you need it. Alright, so after I fill this, so now that this is full, I'll head on over and top off the barrel in Abby's little cabin. Okay, now I just gotta drain this hose. Alright, before I head off to town, I'm gonna make sure I top off the firewood and make sure the girls have plenty of coal. It's gonna be super cold the next couple nights. So having this coal has made a huge difference. We were just blowing through firewood. Once we started using coal, our firewood use was cut in half, if not even more. We got some big chunks. We'll put a big chunk of coal in there. I mean, a couple of these, and that'll just go all night. It is nice. All right, I'll top off the firewood for the girls. So yeah, you can see that firewood is dwindling, but no need to worry. There's a ton of scrap firewood over here in the wood pile. I mean, odd and end, 4x4s, 2x4s, I mean, tons of it. I mean, at least another cord of trash wood that I need to start burning. Okay, so that's pretty much the routine. Didn't really take too long. I mean, it took me, I don't know, maybe about an hour to get all that stuff done. A lot of it's just waiting for the tanks to fill up. But yeah, so this is how we live out here. We have plans to make it more efficient and much more modern, but we can only do so much. I mean, it costs a lot of money to build an infrastructure. So that, you know, you guys may remember that this cabin was set up to just plug it in with an extension cord. So, you know, with the fact that we used to just come out here for a week there, kind of like camping, that was fine. But the number one utility that we did have to upgrade to be here full time was that electricity. So the electricity had to be taken care of. That took a lot of money and a lot of time. So that was the number one, because we can get by with water tanks. I mean, composting toilet works fine. Not as simple as just paying your utility bill and turning on the tap and flushing your toilet, but it works fine. It's it's not dangerous. It's not, you know, it's not a risk like electricity. Having extension cords run, you know, in the muck and the mud and the snow and all that stuff is not safe, and also not not dependable. So that was one of the main parts of the infrastructure that we had to upgrade. So later on, when we have money and resources, we will upgrade the well and pipe underground water pipes to our structures and get that set up. You know, when we get closer to that time, we'll tell you exactly what our plans are for that. But we still have a lot more that we need to deal with. But yeah, so this is our life out here. The girls seem to love it. They don't mind it. And I mean, filling up tanks and emptying, you know, emptying out the composting toilet is not a big deal. When it comes down to it, the composting toilet is actually going to be good for our land. As we're able to spread compost around on this desert land, it's going to condition our soil. It's going to be really good. So yeah, you know, nothing really too serious on this video, just a little glimpse of our daily lives out here. So we hope you guys come back for more, and we'll continue to upload videos of projects and what we have going on. Appreciate you guys. Wish you the best. God bless.